Brad, what was your assessment of the game tonight?
Yeah, I thought we were a lot better in those areas that we touched on last night in here, and our guys came to play. Yeah, just super proud of them. Anytime that you take a 5-minute major and then a minor shortly after, and you got almost a full 5-on-3 to do what you did, they did. It was huge to gain momentum. Blocking shots. Putting your body on the line. Ludwig Pearson doing a great job, making some huge saves tonight. And then, power play. It hasn't been going the greatest as far as goal production, but we found a way to score a huge goal to get our second goal. And a couple bounces on it, but at the end of the day, found a way to get a power play goal, and I think that was huge, having the special teams step up tonight.
What did you think of Ludwig, especially on that PK?
Yeah.
What was he doing well?
Well, I think just tracking. I mean, I'm watching from the bench, and the puck's going laterally around the top and to the side, and a lot of times that's tough for a goalie to look through screens and then find a lateral pass. It was almost like he was waiting for the puck coming on a one-timer coming from the one side, and I'm going, wow. At the end of the day, he's in the zone, he's tracking it, and he's feeling it. And like last night, I don't think I thought he played a good game last night. Maybe not the greatest game. But tonight he played a great game, and he came back with an effort tonight that was outstanding that we've been seeing all year. And, that gives you a chance to win. Teams that win, you have to have great goaltending, and we've been having it.
What did you think of Dave Montgomery coming in?
Yeah, I'm cheering for that kid, man. At the end of the day, I love that kid. He just does whatever you ask him to do in practice, in the community, in the classroom, and then on the ice. He just brings it, and he'll take anything that you give him. And I'm just happy that he got rewarded tonight with a huge goal, the first goal of the game. And, Jackson Kuntz the same way, Griffin Ness. Like, it's easy to roll 4 lines when that line is going like that, and you have faith and trust in them to play in both ends of the rink. And, we rolled 4 lines all night. Last night we went down to 3 lines with about 12 minutes left. Tonight we went right to the end, and I know we scored a couple goals to make it a 5-goal game, but I thought our guys did a really good job of all pulling the rope tonight together.
Ben Strinden, your thoughts about both, first of all, the shot blocks on the penalty kill and then scoring the goal?
Yeah. And again, when you talk about Dave Montgomery and taking everything that gets thrown to him, it's the same with Ben Strinden. He's identified himself as a guy that can skate, that can check well, can put a couple pucks in that like he did tonight. He put one in tonight on a good net drive. But, be willing to take ownership of the penalty kill. We had Mark Senna and Gavin Hain. A lot of guys leave our program that were huge penalty killers. And for him to come in to take that role, it's a big deal, and he loves it. And again, it says a lot about him, Zamolak, Dylan James, all those guys that get in front of shots.
What happened to Garrett Pike when he...
Yeah, you know what? The only thing I saw, because, from the bench, it was right in the board area in between the benches. He got up, and there was blood coming down from his head, and I thought immediately it was direct head contact, but allegedly he got hit. Obviously, it was a penalty, it wasn't a major. But I think he just put his head into the boards. He fell into the boards, and I think that's what happened. It impacted his head, and there was a little bit of blood there.
And when did you know that he was going to be able to come back?
When Mark Poolman came down the bench, and he usually does that. He takes him to the dark room and looks at him and different things. Then he comes right back right away, and he either says he's out for the night or he'll be back right away. And he said, nope, he's getting stitched up. He got checked out through protocol, and he's ready to go. So not surprised on Garrett Pike, along with a lot of other guys that are playing nicked up a little bit.
Brad, you talk about all 4 lines around and looking at the line chart here tonight. You got all 4 lines at either goal or assist, all three sets of defensemen, goal or assist, your extra forward at a goal, and even your goalie. You talk about contributions throughout a lineup.
Well, 100% Virgin. The teams that have a chance to win are teams that get that scoring or that support. And, it's so tough because the Jackson Blakes, Reese Gabers, Owen McLaughlin's, Berg, Perron, Johannes, those type of players, they get keyed on a lot. They're obviously the guys that are on the score sheet a lot, and they get keyed on by some of the best players on the other team. In order to have success, you have to have other guys stepping up, and those guys did tonight. I thought they did a really good job, and we've been preaching about depth from day one of this year, and obviously tonight it's Sean.
Yeah. You just said it, Brad. It just feels like this game, between the special teams, the depth, the goaltending, et cetera, this was probably about what you would want if you were going to draw it up of how you'd want your team to play. Not to say that it's perfect or anything, but this has to be pretty close to the blueprint that you're looking for.
Yeah,
this year.
and again, I think, we always talk about the C word, consistency, right? You want to play with high consistency in your group, and, it's tough because, you got young student athletes here. There's a lot of things going on, and they got a lot of responsibility and a lot of demands on their lives, and at the end of the day, when you have success, you always worry about, okay, what are you going to get from them the next night? What type of effort are you going to get? I haven't had to worry a whole lot here just because I firmly believe the leadership in our locker room is outstanding. Like, us as coaches, we try to drive it, but I tell you, as the season goes on, the leadership group takes that, and they drive the bus as the second half goes. And you know what, we got four games left in the first half. We got a huge series in Denver back in the NCHC. We want to keep our foot on the gas, and the leadership is a big part of this.